Lost is on.
Welcome back, everybody, to Bite Size Thursday. This is your Off Slate Media podcast. I said that wrong, but we're watching Lost today because it's good, we think.
Mm-hmm.
Today is the 31st episode of Lost. It's called Abandoned.
Abandoned.
And Jared, who's it about?
Shannon.
Shannon.
I don't remember any other part of Shannon's backstory. Because, as we've talked about in the last season, everything about Boone and Shannon I remember was, you know what, and this season, like the flashbacks in this season, I don't remember. I remember season 1's flashbacks, and then season 4's flash forwards, and like all the other seasons outside, like 2 and 3, I don't remember the flashbacks. Mr. Echo, I remember a little bit, but I just don't remember.
I don't think I remember this, except for that she's the one that keeps seeing Walt like drenched in water, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then we have the big mystery of, oh no, they played Walt's audio backwards. What does he say? Am I the only one that knew that?
I don't remember. It's been 15 years.
Basically, anytime after they take Walt off the raft, if you see him and he's with the others, or if you see him by himself, he speaks backwards. And it was such a big deal because at the time that this aired, it was not a readily available technology to take it into a digital form and then reverse it. Like, it took more effort than it does today.
Now, is it he speaks backwards, or it's he
No.
records himself saying the words backwards, and then they play it forwards?
No, they recorded him saying the words forwards.
And then when he says them, he's saying them backwards.
Yes.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if it was a Twin Peaks thing, if either of you understand what I'm talking about.
No, I haven't watched Twin Peaks in a long time.
Whenever you're in the Black Lodge, what you're saying, they have subtitles, but you can tell what they're saying. But they record the sounds backwards and then they reverse it. So it's like, Man of Science, Man of Faith is the first episode. I'll read it how they would say it. It's like, Man of Science, Man of Faith. Like, it sounds like that because of how they do it. And it creates like an unsettling sound. And they do it in both the original show and the return.
This one's a little bit unnerving because he does pretty much at this point only speak in whispers.
Gotcha.
But hold on, we got to cut to the Aaron cam here. Aaron, what do you think besides that autofocus box on your face?
What do I think about what?
Anything.
Well, I'll take it back a minute. I've never seen Twin Peaks.
Doesn't it sound awesome?
I have seen an episode of Psych called Dual Spires.
Cool story, bro. You should tell it at parties.
Is that the show with Gus?
Have you never seen Psych?
Wow.
I think I've seen like 2 episodes like 15 years ago because my sister watched it for a while.
Yes, that is.
But he's not even psychic. He's just a liar.
Yeah. That's why it's funny.
It's funny because he's a liar?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh. I remember his friend. No, Gus is his
Dule Hill?
friend. Yeah, Dule Hill. I remember him from Holes.
And West Wing, right?
I've never seen The West Wing. But I've seen Holes.
I'm so old.
You were in high school when Holes came out. Which is...
I was not in high school when West Wing came out. That was
No, you were.
That was before high school.
But it ended after you were graduated, I think.
I don't know.
Didn't it run like 99 to 06 or something? It's something like I can look at the break. But yes, Dule Hill. Nice smile. Seems like a nice person. I don't know anything about him.
Likes pineapple.
Ah. No one's perfect.
Anyway, anybody got anything else about Shannon's episode? I think this might be the one where she gets the death blow.
Oh. Wow.
Could be.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see.
Seems like probably.
Yeah. What episode? So this is 31. So we're 7 episodes into
6.
6? Okay. All right. Anybody got anything else that they want to think about the beginning of this?
Nope.
Well, then let's get lost. Welcome back, everybody. We just watched episode 31, Abandoned.
Abandoned.
Who was abandoned? Aaron, who was
Vincent.
abandoned?
Sure.
Say it.
It? Vincent.
Yes.
I don't know
Poor
about
Vincent
that.
now needs a
Vincent.
new owner again. Because Shannon's dead.
We don't know
We
that.
don't know that yet. All we saw was Saeed.
Cradling her dead, bloody corpse.
She's not dead yet.
You don't know that.
That's true. But it's not looking good for Shannon.
No.
Or Ana Lucia.
I mean, eventually in this season, it is going to look good for her.
And for Sawyer, it will look very good.
Yeah.
I had forgotten all about that until, who was it? You said it?
It was me.
Yeah, and I was like, I forgot about that. They become buddy-buddy. And that makes Kate be all about it.
I hate Kate. We're not going to talk about her, Kate. She wasn't even in this episode at all. It was wonderful.
That's
It was
true.
all about
Jack was.
Shannon.
We haven't seen Jack. We saw Jack
Whoa.
what?
We didn't-
Once last
we
week.
didn't see Hurley in this episode either. No wonder it sucks.
What did I say? We're in the stretch of the middle of the season where we're having these smaller. Not that there isn't important stuff, and that I would not call this one filler, but we're so spread out because we have so many different perspectives now, and I think that's why I was going to talk about this. A lot of people love season 1 compared to 2, is because 1 is all in mostly one place, and people like that, and this one is all over the place. At least now I know the tail section people have met up with them. Or, at least a couple of them now. Well, not a couple anymore now. It's just one. But we think. But, yeah, it's like, yeah, they're kind of jumping back and forth. And we have the flashback. Which,
Yeah.
Jake, you said it. Shannon being the choice for the flashback for this. Not that it doesn't work. It just doesn't work very well, I would say.
I mean, it's just they chose this episode to write her out of the show. They clearly were planning on it and just needed an out, or the actress needed an out. I think that Sawyer would have been a better
Because he's going in and out of consciousness. I cannot say it.
consciousness.
Consciousness. There we go. I keep saying conscience, not conscious.
I know. You do.
Yeah. So, what I was thinking the whole time too is how, even if it's your first time and you don't know that this is the episode where she gets it, there's just something about the way it's not connecting. Because when you have her and Boone's backstory in the first season, it makes sense because we're getting everyone's backstories. So when Boone is gone not long after, it doesn't feel like the flashback was wasted time because it shows how they got to the plane and who they are before this. Whereas this one, it's like, why are we getting more of Shannon? What is this adding? And they bring up this whole thing of no one believes in me. Everyone thinks I'm a joke. But then she's gone. So it's like, it kind of feels like the filler of this episode, funny enough, is the backstory. Because what does everyone think she's a joke? What does that have to do with her going trying to find Walt other than no one, like Saeed doesn't believe her.
It's just trying to get us to feel bad for her leading up to. They're trying to make us feel her death. Is all it is.
I did notice that. So in the big moment in the rain between her and Saeed, where he says, "I love you," I'm like, I know what they're trying. I know what I'm supposed to be feeling in this. And even in her scenes with Boone, I was like, I know what I'm supposed to be feeling. I don't care. She just needs to go away now.
I don't even dislike her like I did at the beginning, because I've said before, once Boone's gone, she does change, and she's mellowed out, because how do you not change in the predicament they're all in some way?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not that I'm apathetic to her backstory and feelings completely. I'm just kind of like, yeah, that does suck. The scene where her mom said there is no will, I was like, yeah, I do feel for her. I don't feel necessarily as bad for Shannon as much as I'm just mad at her stepmother.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like, it's not like the backstory's bad either. It's just, it's an odd thing to set up. And I was also thinking during the episode about, to put shows together and seasons together, it's a giant puzzle that you have to arrange, and you have to make the pieces fit, and they don't always fit the best. And this is that example of, well, we have to have one more Shannon backstory for sympathy. It's kind of in a weird spot here early in the season and doing it, but it's what worked best. They were probably, in the writers' room, like, that's the best possible thing. We can get this to move on to what we're setting up for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
But she made it 31 episodes, we think. I mean, that's longer than Boone.
Technically 32, because she's got to be in the second episode.
The next episode is the other 48 days. So she might not be in that at all, for all we know.
Fair.
Or we start in that scene where she's dead in his arms. Like, we pick off right where we were. And then, you know what I'm trying to say. So.
Yeah. Yep.
But still, like, she made it 30 episodes in, and how many episodes are on the show again? It's like 121, and then I believe, just like most cast members, in some capacity they are seen again throughout the show.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I'm looking at when I marked her my least favorite in the second episode, and then that changed in the 22nd episode.
Who's my least favorite?
Well, who's my least favorite right now? Who's Aaron's least favorite right now?
Aaron's least favorite is Claire's boyfriend.
No.
Nah, I switched that out a while ago.
Yeah, he switched that 9 episodes ago.
Who did he switch that for?
I switched mine that episode too.
Is it Michael?
No.
Might be soon.
We'll talk about him in a second.
Who the
Don't think too hard. Do not think too hard.
I can't.
You know what I'm talking about. Because we watched this episode and both of us were like, yeah, I hate this person now. I don't feel for them at all. This whole episode just made me dislike them.
Is it Kate?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh my gosh. All three of us hate Kate.
See, I've hated Kate since the beginning.
Yeah,
so
episode 2. And we both didn't, because I said, I know it's going to change eventually. But then after that episode, it's like, nope, hate train all the way. I don't feel bad for you at all. This is all your fault. And you want me to feel bad for you?
Thankfully, she wasn't in this episode.
Yes, that's a good thing about this episode. The wall back talk that we mentioned in the opening is creepy.
Yeah.
And the way he like shows up in the tent where it's like the
In the sex tent?
Yeah. Then of course, right before Shannon gets it, the shh, and I was like, ugh. And then Michael he's still Michael, and
he sure is.
A couple ways he says stuff is like, dude. Good old Michael.
Can I also say, that is not a stretcher they put him in. That is a hammock.
Well, he was in
Yep.
construction.
That's all. It's just a hammock.
Yeah.
Nothing about that stabilized Sawyer's body and stopped him from moving. It is literally just a thing to pick him up with. That's all. I'm done.
But they've almost made it to the beach because they have a tracker. And how do they find it back to the beach? Echolocation. In all seriousness, though, I forgot how much I like Mr. Echo.
I do like him quite a bit.
I remembered him, but not much about him other than his connection to the little plane.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he first showed up in the season, I was like, oh, yeah. And then every scene I see him, I'm like, I like this guy. I really do. He's cool. But I don't remember. I do remember what happens to him. But we won't say that here.
I remember what happens to him. Aaron, do you remember what happens to him?
I don't, actually.
And we're back.
Yep. But yeah, that's was there was a B story, and it is important going forward. It's Charlie's being a little bitch boy
Yeah.
about Aaron and Clea being how she's mothering him, and he's being weird about it. And then Locke's confronting him because Clea tells Locke that he has that Virgin Mary
Right.
statue.
Did they ever even talk about that in the episode?
He mentioned the heroin addict thing while they were playing backgammon. He said, what does he say? Like, it's a lot for you to tell her how to be a
Yeah.
mother for a heroin addict. Recovering heroin addict. Recovering.
Yeah.
And that's what they're leaving it at because that's setting up a future thing with that. Because I remember he has grabbed all the statues, I believe. But he hasn't used. He just has them.
Right.
But I remember that part. But I had thought it was in season 1 before the season ended. I was like, oh, I thought we covered that because I remember the Chale episode.
We did cover
Were they-
that, but they're going back to it because they don't have anything more interesting for Charlie.
Yeah, it's kind of not doing much this season so far other than being annoying to Clea.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's all. I really haven't abandoned. We think saying goodbye to a character and two sides of the story running into each other pretty early because I know they're setting up the rest of the
Claire's
season.
story is weird to me because she goes, well, everybody seems to know more about my baby. Yeah, you're a 40-day mother or whatever it is, like 48 days or whatever. Yeah, 48 days.
Well, not full 48 because 48 since they
that's right.
crashed.
Okay, so it's only
So
been
even less.
But she's been a mother for 35 to 40 days, right?
Probably less than that.
And
even.
she's
it's probably been a
talking-
couple weeks.
And
Yeah.
it's only been a couple weeks.
So
That's right.
probably.
It was halfway through the season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So she's
Probably
only
been-
been a mother for a couple weeks, and she's talking to these people who are 50 and 60 and doctors and going, why do these people know so much more about being a mother to my baby than me? I understand I'm supposed to feel for her insecurity in that, but
I think the sentiment also is she's frustrated that everyone is telling her how to do everything.
Yeah.
So I understand why she's feeling that way, even though it is right. Yeah, you're a brand new mother. But also I can feel the frustration of everyone has to give you their
Really-
2 cents about how
really
to
the
raise
only
this.
one who's giving their 2 cents is Charlie.
Those would be quid or pounds.
Ah, yes. Sorry. Locke didn't really tell her to do anything.
Just the swaddling.
Yeah, but I guess in my head I don't see showing her like that as telling you need to do this.
Yeah. Locke's everyone's crazy uncle on this island.
He does know just about everything.
Yeah. That's all I got for Abandoned.
All right. You got anything else, Aaron?
I don't think so.
Did he have anything, Jared?
Aaron?
Anything at all?
Probably.
Aaron?
I had stuff.
And we're back. Anyway, those are our thoughts on the 31st episode of Lost, titled Abandoned. If you want to catch us out, wow. If you want to catch us during the week, Jared, where can they find us?
So this week, I found the napkin. Some rapscallions chucked it away like a discarded piece of litter.
It has been rebuilt.
I have
upgraded.
Duct taped it into a sturdier, firmer piece of paper.
Do you want to just like cut a hole in the table and then like epoxy over it?
Just in the tablecloth. I'll sew it in. I do know how to sew. I'll sew it into the tablecloth.
This is where we're at. 4 years in Off Slate Media. 5 years in Off Slate Media.
4 years.
We start in 2021?
Yes.
Okay.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, The Funny, TikTok, and Twitter. And you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and hey, if it's YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, ring our notification bell. Make sure you check us out and rate us on all those apps. And swing by our groovy website.
And other than that, come on back next week as we check out probably one of the most interesting episodes of this season, I would say.
Certainly so far of the whole show.
Certainly so far. It's called The Other 48. It's episode number 32.
Days.
The Other 48 Days?
Yeah, it's cut off on the screen for
Okay,
The Other 48 Days.
The Other 48 Days. Looking forward to checking that out. Seeing how Saeed's just going to, equalize Ana Lucia. Other than that, let's get lost.